Okay, welcome to today's edition of my Facebook Live. Today we are going to be featuring this Tropical Chic bundle. I love this bundle. There's so many possibilities. It's going to be great for scrapbooking as well, with the coordinating die set that goes with it. And the two cards we are going to be making today is this one here, which I made into a thank you card. Okay, and this one here that could be used for a variety of things. Now I am on location today in beautiful sunny Victoria, so I don't have my normal setup, so I apologize for any shadowing that might be here. So we're going to start with this card here. So I will just get everything set up. We got the card base. We've got, okay, our two pieces here. Okay, and what I'm using for this card here, okay, is I'm using the coordinating designer paper that goes with the stamp set, which is the Tropical Chic. And I just love all this paper. It's not all green. There are some of the pinks in here as well. Oops, they got flipped, that's why. Okay, so you can see some of the pinks in there as well. Okay, just a gorgeous bundle. Actually, there we go. This one had it all kind of laid out better for you. So I will be using those. So let's just get... Okay, so we'll move that one aside, and we'll move these aside so I don't get ink on those. What I need is just some scrap pieces, or some small pieces of the Whisper White cardstock, because what we're going to do is we're going to stamp out all of these first. Okay, so I'm going to start with the Granny Apple Green ink, and I'm going to do this one here. So we'll just ink it up. And I'll just take a smaller piece because this is a smaller stamp, and we'll just, there we go, put that one aside. Okay, then for the another leaf here, I'm using soft suede, so I will ink that one up. Okay, and these are the clear block sets. So I'll put that one aside. Oops. And then I've also got the shaded spruce for this leaf. I love the richness of this stamp, or this color. Isn't that just gorgeous? I'll put that one aside, and then for the flowers, instead of using an ink pad, I'm going to use our markers, because I've got a couple different colors in there, because I did the centers in the soft suede. So we've got two ends to these markers. There's the fine tip and the paintbrush tip, and I want to use the paintbrush tip, so I will quickly just color it in. This is another alternative. When you want to get some different colors, and then I'm using Calypso Coral, okay, for the actual flower. So we just color it all in here. And then, just because it's been a moment since I've done the soft suede, what I'm going to do is what we call huffing on it. So I just exhale like you're cleaning your sunglasses just before I stamp it. Okay, and then I'll just re-ink it all up. Because I want 2 flowers. Okay, and then my soft suede to do the centers. Huff on it like you're cleaning sunglasses. There we go. Now I'm going to take all these pieces over to my Big Shot and I will cut them out. So there we have it. I'll move some of this other stuff aside. And now it's a matter of assembling the card. Okay, I'm just going to move this down. Just so I can make sure I'm not missing any of your comments. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is put the designer paper on the cardstock. So I'll get my tape here. And just move those aside. We'll line it up here. There we go. So I've got my card here. Okay, and I want this one not quite in the center. I want it slightly above. Not too much, just because my sentiment is going to be in the bottom corner. There we go. Now I'm going to put my flowers on and my leaves. About like so. Do this one, and the tails can all overlap, or the stems, because the flowers will hide this. Okay, and then I will get my dimensionals. Stick that on the back of these. So I'll put one about there. And I'll do another one kind of overlapping. There we go. And now I need to stamp my sentiment. So I've got my thank you, and I did it in the shaded spruce. Okay. We'll line it up. Oops. I over inked. Okay. Okay, but that's how it would be. And now the inside. So the inside, all I did was take this leaf again and take the Granny Apple Green. Okay, and I'm just going to off stamp it here in the corner, like so. And then I just took a strip of the designer paper, okay, which is a little bit longer than what I needed. So I will trim that down to the 4 1/4. Okay, and I'll just run some tape around it. And I will line that up just to put a little extra something in the center. And there you have it. Okay. Another one complete. Okay. So we will move on to the next one. Just put my ink pad aside so I don't ink it or get things done. Now we will do this one. So I need my card base. Not going to need any dimensionals for this one. Okay, my designer paper for the back. Okay, the Granny Apple Green. And some Whisper White. And what I'm going to do with, I'm going to start with this Whisper White. And I'm going to take my dies. And the only one I'm using for this one is this one right here. So I'm going to kind of line it up in the center so I've got kind of an equal border all the way around, and I'm going to go run that through my Big Shot. And then once you clear it out, that's what you get. So I'm going to run some tape all the way around the edge. Oops. A little bit of tape there on my thing. And then I'm going to take my little piece of designer paper and I'm just going to place it on the back. It doesn't have to be exact as long as it covers everything. So you can see I got it on there a little bit crooked, but that's okay. And then I'm going to place it on, before I place it on my cardstock though, I need to get the twine. So the twine that I'm using right here is the linen thread. So we'll take some off here. I'm going to make sure I've got tape all along my edges. Okay, and I went around about 3 times. Okay, about like so. And I did this close up here. Now it's up to you whether or not you want to go all the way around and back. Okay, what I tend to do is I just then circle it back. And you can angle it however you want. And then I will circle back one more time. Just because I'm thrifty with my embellishments. Okay, like so. I will trim that little extra off. Anchor it down, like so. And I can readjust, and now I'm going to put it onto my Granny Apple Green. Like so. Now what I should have done before I stuck that on there, just in case I make a mistake like the one I did, is I'm going to get my You Are the Greatest and ink that on there. And I used the Granny Apple Green again. I just love the vibrancy of this color. Okay, so I made sure not to over ink it. There we go. And now I'll stick this on my card base. There we go. And now we will do the inside, like so. So all I need for that one is some of the designer paper and some Whisper White. Center it in on your designer paper here. And then we'll put that on the inside. There we go. Now one final step is with our little piece of twine here. So I'm just going to tie it on one side. And I will trim the excess. And there you have it. Our second card. So, before we conclude today, I just wanted to let you know, okay, sorry about that, I'm working on a little tiny table. So today's project was done with the Tropical Chic bundle, but there is a couple of promotions on right now. The first one is our Blooming Summer Savings. Okay, if you're interested in doing some of these projects, but you don't have all the product to be able to do it, this is a great way to start. It's our paper pumpkin package, and what it is every month they will send you a little box with the project in and all the supplies. The only thing that is not included is your adhesive. It does include dimensionals if that's required, and so each month you get a new project. They send you the ink pads, anything that is required, the paper, everything. And it's just a nice little monthly project you can get. And right now, until August 10th, they have a promotion. If you use this promotion code on my website, you get 50% off your first month. So that is a great way to start getting into doing some projects without breaking the bank. Okay, the second promotion that is on right now is our bonus days. And that's for every $60 that you spend in the month of August, you will get a $6 credit that you can then spend in the month of September. So, and that's for every $60. So you spend $120, you get $12, etc. And it's all cumulative. And you'll get an email once you purchase with your codes for the next one. So I thank you for joining me today for making our two projects today, and I would please invite you to share this video and also like my page so that you can keep up to date on all the latest videos. Okay, have a great day.